Hey you guys, and today I am back, and y'all, I got the voices of wellness with me. Okay.
Yes, Lord.
So my special guest, I have Mr. RC Love.
Peace.
And I got Mr. Baba Tata.
What's happening? What's
All
happening?
right. So
Peace. A lot for y'all. All of that.
that's how you feeling today? Okay. How you feeling today?
Marvelous.
Marvelous. Okay.
Immaculate.
Keep it going.
Divine.
Extraordinary.
Liberated.
Free.
Godly.
Poised.
All right. Yeah.
Natural.
Astronomical.
Okay, we do it.
Electric.
Okay, so y'all, if y'all have not heard of these two community healers, y'all finna hear about it today.
Facts.
So, my first question is, how do you define your role as a healer within the community?
How do I define my role as a healer in the community? As an example of perseverance and healing. Ultimately, like, I just really use my life as context. My life is all my content, so I just use all my life experiences as examples of how to overcome and how to persevere and how to heal through whatever circumstances life throw at you.
All right.
That's a good question. I'm the conduit of unity through the drum. So I've merged the community me and bro created with every other community that I'm a part of, and it's all through the drum. People come to our sessions from the drum. People from the sessions come to other stuff we got going on through the drum. So my role is definitely unity through the drum.
Okay, I like that, y'all. And this is a man with very few words. So, you know, we got him on here. We got to get all that we can out of this man, because he don't speak, at all. All right. So, what inspired you to become community healers?
The community.
The community? So, nothing about like your own personal experience?
It was personal for me. My personal healing journey was mine, and the people around me was just like, I should speak about it, I should talk about it, I should hold spaces. It wasn't nothing that I thought about doing for the people, for the community. It was just like I knew I had to heal on my own as an individual. And when I took that journey for myself a few years into it, like the people close to me, you know what I'm saying, started to speak. And then I started posting about my daily practice on Instagram, and that's what led to a community for me.
Okay.
I feel like the experiences that me and bro both went through is what let us know we could do it, because we had to heal ourselves, and it's like a constant process that we constantly going through. So that's what let us know we could do it. But what inspired me to do it was being a part of it, and like I just wasn't satisfied with the representatives who were doing it. It was always something that would come up, like if we're in the healing space, I just feel like it should be about healing. And it was other stuff that wasn't healing, so I was dissatisfied with that. And me and bro linked up, and now we here.
All right. So how did y'all, I guess, come across each other's paths?
You want to tell them?
I want you to tell them so I can get this and write it down and put it in the book.
Right.
Since you ain't gonna send it to me.
So me and bro met some years ago before the healing started. When I was doing poetry, I was performing around the city. He was DJing. We got connected through that, but we just didn't click. We never got into it or nothing like that, but we just didn't click. When I started holding the healing spaces, he came out. I don't even know how he found out about it. I didn't even know he was doing drugs. I didn't even know, like, that's what he did for real.
So how did you find out about it before he continued?
The drummers he employed were my students.
Okay.
Yeah, so I didn't know I had his students there. So he pulled up and to the event, and like we was setting up, and I heard him start playing. Well, I just heard somebody playing. I'm like, who is that? And I looked back and I saw him, and through the whole session, the session was just different from that point. From when he came, it was just different. And I was like, I'm like, man, bro, I don't know what you do on the drum, but it's different from anything I ever heard before. And like, I want you to be like on the team. Like, you want to get on the flyer? I'm like, I'm trying to put you on the flyer. Like, you part of the team now. You know, I'm like, this is what I could pay you. We still building from the ground up. I'm putting everything out my pocket. And he was just like, man, it ain't about the money. I want to heal. help the community heal. I'm like, all right, we on the same type of time. And from then, that was 2 years ago, over 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And we've been locked in ever since.
I knew I was coming, cause I had already so it was like a week before that the students had already told me like, hey bro, pull up to this, whoop the whoop. So I already knew, and then employing my plan because I was dissatisfied. So I'm like, man, bro, kind of always been like this here. Mm-hmm. So he from Chicago, I'm from Jackson. Mm-hmm. Like everybody from Jackson, Mississippi, or Mississippi in general, when we left the South and went up north, we went to Chicago. So it's like a connection there. So I'm like, me and bro will link, and it'll go somewhere. So I already had a plan. Like I knew I was gonna go in there and do better than every drummer. I went there with that intention. I set the intention. I went there and did it. So I already knew how I was gonna go. But that was like my plan. So the fact that it went like that was a blessing. Because I was dissatisfied. So like when I saw what bro was doing, it's like it's coming from a real place. Like we both went through stuff we had to heal from.
Facts.
So to help other folks heal, that's a big deal. As opposed to it's a trend. And now you just want to get in and it. You don't really got no basis for it. Mm-hmm. And I ain't see that with bro. All the people that was involved with him. So I'm like, yeah, I'm rocking with this.
All right. So as somebody who has attended a midweek release, I gotta share my experience.
Please do. We need on camera.
Okay.
Come on, let me turn around. I want to hear this.
You want to hear this? Okay.
For sure.
So I feel like y'all create a very safe space for people to, be themselves and just to express themselves without being judged. And it's a different energy in the midweek release. Like
Facts.
We come in there with some heavy shit, but we leave released. Like we feel good after we leave. And I appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
Even like the whole poetry slam. I didn't attend the poetry slam. I be trying to get people to come out. Like
they gotta catch your vibes. You be where the vibes at.
No cap. For real.
I'm trying to tell you, but y'all need to experience. Y'all need to get that experience because it's definitely something different and it's very healing. Like I used to get off work. I stay on this side because I don't live on this side of town. Stay on the side till midweek release started. And I may come late, but I'm in there. I'm in there. These is my cousins. That's what they say. They say we the cousins. So I really appreciate it. And y'all are definitely building a great community around you guys.
Thank you. We appreciate that.
Okay. So I got some questions for you. So I see you play the conga drum. See, I did my research. I know what type of drum it is.
That's good because most people don't.
Okay.
Most people don't.
Okay, so how long have you been playing?
I got my first drum when I was 3. I started playing at church through my godmom. She was the minister of music at 5. And then I got on djembe and conga at 7.
Okay.
And I've been playing that I say professionally since then.
Okay. Let's see your hands, cause okay, they're not that bad. I done seen people with worse hands.
Yeah, they're a little better now.
Yeah.
For real.
Okay. So you are, I guess, would you consider him to be the heart? The heartbeat?
Yeah, that's his name. That's the heartbeat. That's the heartbeat of the culture right there.
Okay.
The culture.
Yeah, the culture.
From my brother Miles.
All right.
Yeah, that's the heartbeat of the culture.
That's a big deal. My brother just said
Okay.
that.
Don't know. We rhythmic people by nature. The first rhythm that you heard was your mother heartbeat when you was in her womb. So by nature, anything that I was creating, it had to be rhythmic, especially when it's something that's fuzzed by us. It had to have some rhythm to it. So with him being the rhythm is very instrumental to the process of everything that we building and creating, and that's why I call him the heartbeat, because we couldn't do it without that rhythm. That rhythm is what keep us going, what keep us flowing, what keep us moving. So yeah,
and the rhythm unites us. Cause you've been to the session, so and bro, I love when he say this quote. Some people come in high, some people come in low. But when we get in here, we all on the same vibration.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's because of the drum. As soon as you hear the beat, you might not dance the same, but you can all nod your head the same. That's what puts you in sync. That rhythm.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so what healing methods do you specialize in?
Me?
Well, y'all.
Really specializing in safe spaces. So creating safe spaces and experiences to where we could just come and speak about our past experiences, our trauma, our pain, safely without any bias or any judgment or even have to defend our feelings. So ultimately, I say specializing in me, meditation, and creating a space for you to be able to meditate and really sit with your thoughts and your feelings and process how you're feeling, and not just like, oh, I'm doing good. Like, okay, what makes you good today? Or I'm having a bad day. I like, what make your day bad? So for me, it's meditation.
Okay.
Rhythmic Reiki, that's what I call it. But I'm certified in sound bowls. I'm certified in Reiki level 2. I'm getting into Tantra now. Also energetic healing. So everything that goes into that, along with my initiations and my presentations to the drum and African traditional religions, and I coined that and put it all together and called it Rhythmic Reiki.
Okay, I like that. Okay, y'all got something.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
That's
why it's award winning.
Yeah,
Look, I was gonna get to it because it's in here. It's in here.
Okay.
So because you led with that, I'm come out with it, y'all. They are award-winning community healers. Oh my God! Congratulations. How did that feel?
It felt monumental in a lot of ways to be acknowledged by our peers, because we both say it all the time. We set out to like do this for the people. It wasn't necessarily for like recognition or anything. It was like, this is something that we needed for ourselves personally. And we provided the space. So for the people, for the culture to crown us as community healers, award win, like give us an award for it. It was like one of the most monumental moments in my life, especially on this journey in the last past 9-10 years.
That's what's up. Okay. How did it make you feel?
I done got a lot of awards, but that was the one that meant the most to me.
Really?
Yeah. Like the other one I could compare it to was like high school on some drumline shit. This one was the biggest though. I can't even explain why. It was just big. Like me and my brother came together, 2 black men from opposing sides, if you will.
Facts.
Who deal with money. And we never had no problem. Not a small issue at all.
Yeah.
And then we come together to put our personal shit aside for the common goal.
Okay.
You know, so that was like, yeah, it was unreal. Even the lead up to it. Because we were really supposed to have another award before that.
Okay.
Yeah, and
politics.
yeah, you know,
Houston politics.
Yeah, we won.
It's okay,
According
but y'all got this one.
You're right.
Yeah.
All right, and it's
so
stamped.
it was just like, when it came up at first, I was like, yeah, when it happened, it'll be like this here, and then it happened, so it's surreal.
He
Okay.
ain't even believe it at first.
Yeah.
He didn't even know what it was. He like, so we getting an award? We really getting an award? Yes, we are getting an award. Like, they're honoring us.
Like, this ain't like the last one, is it? But shout out to them, though.
Yeah.
Okay, so my next question is, because y'all have been, I guess, been on this journey with each other,
Yeah.
how has it strengthened your brotherhood?
You want to start? Yeah.
Everything we went through, like, I just gotta give examples. When I went through my priesthood, my brother went through that with me. Cause you know how our sessions was. At first it'd be an after event, after the meditation session. I couldn't be outside at night. Bro had to be with me a lot of places I was going to at nighttime. I couldn't touch folks, so bro was there with me a lot.
Okay.
So like, for him to even be like, yeah, I'm finna help you through this in that manner, that strengthened our brotherhood. And then we had another process we was going through at the same time. And even like the other gentlemen, they're my brothers too, but that's my brother.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah. I
it's,
feel,
we like, they're my twin. How the youngsters be saying twin. Like, yeah.
For me, it was it really strengthened our brotherhood in a way of, it gave me that sense of like camaraderie and somebody that I'm building with. Like I always say, like when men heal together, we build together.
I say.
So we was able to not only heal together personally, but in the space with community and learn from each other and grow with each other and like help each other develop. Even within like my practice, like the way I play the sound bowls now, I learned from him. Yeah, he got on it one day and like with the rhythm, I was like, nigga, what you doing? Like, I never thought about playing them that way, doing it that way, and now I implement it. You know what I'm saying? Within my practice. So, and then even just like we was able to grow close to where, like I called him, man. Like last week, I called him and was crying. I was going through something in life, And
I'm at the club lit. I'm like, hold on, y'all. I gotta go outside.
Yeah, I'm like, I text him. I'm like, what you doing? He like, I'm like, I got a vent. He stepped out of the car within 5 minutes, and he let me like release. You know what I'm saying? And get everything off I had off my chest, and then he gave me some words of encouragement. You know what I'm saying? Spoke life into me, told me like who I was, and like what I was doing, and what I've been doing, and that got me through that moment, got me through that time. So it really like brought us together. Like I'm closer with him than I am with my blood brothers, that came out of my mother's womb. So it definitely helped us a lot. That every week for 56 weeks straight, we got real close with each other. Real working.
Okay. I love to hear that. Okay. Yeah. So how has the transition been from converting from like your midweek release to now operating your own healing garden?
It's an interesting process to say the least. Yeah. But it's a beautiful process. I had to take off the summer to give myself some time because I lost my mother, I lost my grandmother 53 days apart, and I never stopped holding spaces for the people. And it was a chapter where that was really that gave me purpose, because I kind of felt helpless within those losses, especially me being in Houston and they was in Chicago. I felt like I wasn't there. You know, so me being able to still be like in my darkest time, my most painful time, to be able to show up for the community and be received, it gave me purpose in that season. But I saw that I was like giving, and I wasn't giving to myself. So I took the time off to go on a fast, and I didn't think that it was going to be a transition from the midweek release to the garden. I thought it was like a break for the summer. But through that fast and to me pouring into myself, and transitions at the venue, I saw that it was time for me to open up my own space that I could really like operate 24/7 out of, and really like hone in on my craft and hone in on my practice. So it's been an interesting journey up and down, but it's beautiful. I'm down for the process. I'm here for it. And the midweek release coming back soon, very soon, very, very soon. We just have to do some things with ourselves personally and pour into ourselves personally to be able to be the best versions of ourselves for the community. So,
I know that's right. All right.
That was well put.
That I'm trying to tell you.
That was well put, brother. You articulated that like the God you are.
Yeah, Lord.
Yeah.
For somebody who don't say much, you good with your words.
This is one of the smartest people I know. I tell him all the time, like, bro, he like a genius for real. Like, for real.
I do talk, though. It's just the spaces you be in is my drums gotta talk.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't want to overshadow things in my mouth.
Right. Understood.
Right.
Yeah.
That's how we work well together.
Yeah.
Cause I can't
The
play
voice.
I don't want to play the drums.
All right.
And he don't be wanting to talk.
Yeah.
So it'd be like we don't conflict.
All right. You don't have no problem
Ain't
talking.
I don't have no problem talking.
Okay.
And I'm
Okay.
comfortable on podcasts. I used to do this.
All right.
So yeah, this is like.
And you ask them questions.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, so y'all both wear a lot of different hats throughout the community.
Right.
So could y'all list some? The people need to know.
He got a list for real.
I'm a Babalosa.
What is that?
I am initiated priest of Sango, Gabi, Gawo. I am initiated priest of Yomoja. I am a Tata and Ganga. I've been presented to the drum in two traditions, Anya and Ayan. I'm about to go to Nigeria maybe this December to actually initiate to Ayan. Sound therapist, just community activists, but mainly Baba, Tata, healer.
All right.
Yeah, medicine man.
Medicine man. Okay.
I'm a father first and foremost.
I know that's right.
Yeah, fatherhood is the only hood I claim these days.
Amen.
I retired from the streets. Meditation therapist.
I say.
A mental wealth coach.
I say.
What else I be doing? A poet.
I say.
A host, MC.
I say.
So I host and MC a lot. Also like a motivational speaker.
Political activist.
And throw that in there.
Yeah. Community activist, community healer,
Herbalist.
Yeah, herbalist.
Hey, forget that. How you forget
Yeah,
that?
that's what I'm
I'm an
saying.
herbalist. Plant poppy.
Yeah.
Plant.
On the plant poppy, you know what I'm saying? I got some beautiful plants that I take care of daily.
Yeah. They be
And,
sad when he leave.
Yeah. And what else? I don't know. I don't like talking about myself. I'm an author. 2-time author.
Where the books at?
They on Amazon right now.
Okay, well, what are they called?
Transformation, Breaking
Okay.
Generational Curses. And then I got another one called Liberating Lyrics.
All right, y'all need to go get that.
Definitely. Ronald C. Lee Jr., Transformation and Liberating Lyrics. Go cop some copies of those.
All right.
What else I do? I got music that I release.
Pause. Let me say something. So you need to come out with this song after this fast.
Yeah,
The song he do at
the
poetry slam.
Yeah.
You gotta give him a little taste of what they.
The streets waiting.
We should do an acapella version.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a mixtape with 7 different versions of the same song.
Yeah, because that one, they need that.
Yeah.
Everybody feel that way. They need that one for sure.
Definitely.
I was feeling like that last night. You just don't know. That's something I could have listened
You
to.
could listen to get you through.
Yeah.
What?
Alright, say less, say
Yeah.
less, say less.
Bitch, you
That's
got me
confirmation.
fucked.
Bitch, you got
Bitch,
me.
you got me fucked up.
I'm
Yes,
too
Lord.
through. Okay, so you have 2 children. So how do you balance your time to commit with all of these different things that you do and still be active at?
Hey, y'all, men, gentlemen, take notes.
For me, I really like to make my kids my priority and not work around them and their schedule.
Okay.
So I make sure that I commit like time to them like daily. And from there, it's like everything got to be scheduled though. So for me to find that balance, it got to be scheduled. Like you really can't call me like last minute to come do something. It's like I'm with my kids.
Yep.
Or like I got to be with my kids today, this evening, and I got to bathe them. I got to put them to bed because Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I work. So Monday night, I can't come out and kick it because I'm gonna be with my babies. And those mornings when I get up, it's like I can't be out doing anything because I got to make sure I get them up. So it's really just prioritizing that intimate time with them like that. Those moments that we don't get back, that you don't really get back, you know, I really value that time and like making those moments. So that's why I do the dad cam almost every day to really show like this me being active with my kids. Like it's not just a weekend dad or every now and then. It's like I'm with them every day. You know, before I came here, like literally I was eating watermelon and grapes, making YouTube videos with them. So I feel like the best advice I can give is like finding that balance and scheduling everything. Can't freestyle life with my kids.
Hey.
You gotta be scheduled and really like
Told y'all take notes.
in.
Okay.
Take notes.
Okay.
Yeah,
He
Lord.
got the formula. I told that boy, we gonna bring all us gonna bring our kids. Usually they get about 3, so we know they in alignment. What we got going on?
And I want to say too, I just like both of my kids in school now, but for the past 6 years, been dedicated like Monday through Friday, been dedicated to them. Like that first shift that when they wake up until 3-4 o'clock when they mother get off work, that be my time with them. So I homeschool them, so all they fundamentals, everything from like reading, writing, they arithmetic, 1, 2s, 3s, ABCs, colors, shapes, right, left. Like I taught them hands-on every day. So like I'm kind of just getting out of that road now. Both of them being in school, having my days back now. So I'm really learning, like rediscovering myself now. Like who am I outside of that road? Because for like the last 6 years, like I said, it's been dedicated to them.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna switch over to a different question. You guys hold safe spaces for Black men as well.
Yeah.
So, what was it called? I don't want to get the name wrong. What was it called?
The Mindful Man Cave.
The Mindful Man Cave.
Mindful
Okay.
Man Cave.
So, I need y'all to tell the Black men what the Mindful Man Cave is.
That's bro idea that we was supposed to do before midweek release.
Okay.
The midweek release was supposed to be
For men.
for men,
Interesting.
but all women came.
Yeah.
So
And
it
I didn't
just-
want him to put it out. Like, yeah, we got this going on right now, but I don't remember how we got on. Oh, I do know how we got on. We was talking about this how I found out my brother could be a good leader of men. And I was like, bro, folks need to hear that story. Like we got to do this. We got to do this. Man cave, you got to do it. Whoop, whoop. And he like, bet, say less. Next day he had a fly. Straight up. That's all his idea. Like I'm just grateful to be a part of it.
All right.
So the Man for Man Cave was, I had the concept a few years ago because I saw that there weren't many spaces for like men to be able to speak about our feelings and emotions like safely, without it being weaponized or without us being viewed or looked at as being weak. So you know, I noticed that in a lot of spaces that I would go in when I would speak about my feelings, because I'm very transparent. I'm a like gentle man. I'm very in my feelings like all the time. I'm talking about how I feel like daily. You follow me like every day I'm talking about how I feel, good, bad, happy, sad, whatever. Like I speak on it and I own my feelings. So I found myself going in spaces that was like dominated by women, and I would have to always defend how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Or explain why I feel the way I feel. And it was like when I would be amongst my brothers, amongst men, we was able to communicate with each other and understand. Like I was able to talk to him like, bro, I know you stressed out. Like I know you probably cried yesterday in your car. Don't nobody know about it. And be like, how you know? And start crying right then and up. But me and him was having a conversation. I was telling him about my prison experience. And in jail, I was like, I had slots. That mean like I was in a gang. I was kind of running shit. But I was a very diplomatic leader. So I wasn't like violent. I didn't rule with violence or like with an iron fist. It was very diplomatic. But I had a way of getting men to talk about their feelings and tell me their deepest, darkest secrets. So these was like men that was fighting murders. And like on deck, they'd be like, yeah, I'm a killer. I got 2, 3, I got all these hats. But then I get him in the cell, and he'd be like, man, bro, I ain't even try to kill nobody. Like, I got scared and had to shoot just like, I was just trying to rob him, and he flinched, and I was nervous and shot him. So when I told him that, he was like, bro, we have to do this. Like, we need you. Like, we need you. Yeah. And that's when, like he said, like, that's when I was like, all right, say less. I talked to the venue, worked out a play to get the date, and shit, the next day I had a flyer for us. So that's coming back too. I took a break. I took a personal break to get myself together so I could be the best version, again, like I said, to be the best version of myself for the community. But all the sessions coming back, the Mindful Man Cave and the midweek release coming back.
All right, y'all be on the lookout for that.
Yeah, for sure. Please, and pull up.
Pull up.
You have to experience it. Cause everybody always be asking like, man, how can you describe it? No,
it's undescribable.
Even with the book, you can't describe it. You just have to experience it.
Yeah. Okay. So my last question is, if you could give any advice to my viewers, what would it be? You can give 3 tips.
3 tips.
Smile before you go to bed.
Okay.
Don't give your energy to other people when you first wake up. So don't get on social media, don't call nobody. Like, pray to yourself, pray to your ancestors, pray to your God, your angels, whatever you wanted to call it. And eat watermelon.
Eat watermelon.
Eat watermelon. What's up with my 3?
Okay, my cousin just laughed behind the camera because he tried to call me at like 8 something in the morning. I said, pause. I do not answer calls until 10 or maybe after 10 a.m. really 12, but I'm gonna say 10 today. But he was like, dang, I was just trying to call you, say good morning.
Good morning. I don't need that right now. I don't need that right now.
Gotta get myself together.
Yeah.
I feel that.
I can't even receive it right now. It's not, my mind not ready.
I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
Okay.
For me, I say acknowledge and identify your feelings and your emotions. That's the best advice I could give. Like, every day, bring different feelings and emotions. It's like sometimes, like hour by hour, minute by minute, our feelings and our emotions change. And a lot of times we tend to say things like, how I feel don't matter, I still gotta go to work. What I'm going through don't matter, it's not a big deal, I still gotta get this done. And I feel like that's kind of like we doing a disservice to ourselves because we neglecting how we feel personally. So you still may have to get up and take care of business, but to piggyback off what you were saying, take a moment for yourself to acknowledge how you feel, and then identify those feelings, process those feelings, and then you can communicate those feelings. And I always say you don't necessarily have to even communicate it with anybody else, just communication with yourself. So you get up like, all right, I didn't get a lot of rest last night, I'm tired, I'm irritated, this day last year I lost my uncle, so I'm not really in a good mood. you know exactly how you feel. You know exactly what you're going through. So as you move out your day, you able to get through your day in a more peaceful way. Because now you know, like, it ain't even y'all that's pissing me off. It's me. Or, like, now y'all pissing me off even more. You know, like, you really know, like, so you be like, now I was doing good this morning. I came here and my energy was thrown off. So it's here. It's y'all. It's not me. You able to know that. But that'd be my best advice to give. And then, like, take time for yourself. Like, really take time for yourself. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes. You might not have like a whole day to give for self-care, but you could give yourself like 5-10 minutes.
Facts.
And rest.
Okay.
Rest.
So right.
We overstimulated and we work, and then we got like this slave mentality where we have to work 24/7 all the time, and like rest is a luxury. Like, you will sleep when you die, and then we burn out. And we're not able to get the best versions of ourselves. So, like, honor your rest. If you're not feeling good, if you're tired, like, get your rest. It's okay to cancel that meeting. It's okay to cancel that out. It's okay to not go to the party. You know what I'm saying? Like, stay in and get your rest sometimes and really give it to yourself. So, that's why I get all the viewers out there that's listening.
Okay. Well,
All the millions of viewers that's listening.
The millions.
yeah, go ahead, manifest it.
In trillions. Yeah.
Okay, well, I appreciate y'all for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
No problem.
Can I ask you a question before you go?
Sure.
How
If
you-
y'all have some questions, y'all can ask.
Yeah.
How you feel about doing your podcast? I think this is what, episode 10?
10. It is 10.
So, how you feel about your 10th episode? That's monumental. That's large. That's grand.
It
That's
is.
big. That's
Thank you.
major.
Right.
That's consistent.
Yeah.
Consistent. There you
You know what
go.
I'm saying?
That word.
Yeah.
Good choice of word.
It makes me feel good. This is my second season. I feel like this season is really taking off, and it's really, I'm trying to provide the people with purpose, information they can use, tools that they could use. So
Nice.
that's where I'm at with this. I'm glad to be recording in the Galleria. Never thought I'd be recording in the Galleria.
That's major.
Yeah. Big.
So Mary still
Big
back
deal.
there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Right
you see
there.
it right there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But yeah, it makes me feel good to know I'm doing something. And honestly, my sister just said this to me 2 nights ago. She was like, I'm very proud of you. You know, you're very consistent. Because honestly, I quit everything. Like, whether it's sports, whether it's a job, if I don't like it, I quit. But I haven't quit this. And
Nice.
it makes me feel good to know that I can keep it going. I still like it, even with the hiccups. And I'm still going. So yeah.
Cause that's a purpose. That's what I was gonna ask. What's your purpose in it? But you said you want to provide like a service for people, so they can know stuff. And
So my purpose, I feel like my purpose is to heal people through words. So whether that's encouraging words, I wouldn't even say words, just heal people, period. Because like, I fed the homeless, I like doing that. Like, I'm just more of like a selfless act type of person. So yeah, anything that is very selfless, I'm there.
Yeah,
That's
and
what's up.
words are healing, very healing.
Yeah.
facts.
Yeah, so shout out to you. Shout out to you.
Thank you.
Big shout
You. All right, well, tell them where they can find y'all at.
Instagram, Baba_Tata__. And yeah, you can find everything else on that page.
All right.
Find me at rc.love_ on all social media platforms.
All right. Well, this concludes the More Life Pod, and I will see y'all next episode. Bye. More life. I know that's right.
Yeah.
Waiting to get on here. I love
You
that.
feel me?
I love that.
More life.
All right.
Yeah.
Bye.